In the wild, there are more than 490 species of predatory animals. One of the most well-known are the bears and the big cats. Within these species, the most well-known individuals include the tigers and the grizzly bears. The tiger and the grizzly bear belong to the most successful land predators. And one question is still very debated till this day. Which of the two animals would win in a fight? For this matchup, we are going with the Siberian tiger, the biggest subspecies of the tiger family. For this analysis, we are including the most important aspects that matter in a fight, such as size and weight, their weaponry, and their fighting experience. Starting off with an aspect that matters in almost every scenario, their size and weight. For Siberian tigers, the average weight ranges between 180 to 220 kilograms. Very few individuals can even get over 300 kilograms, and the biggest individual ever recorded weighed even around 420 kilograms. They have an average shoulder height of 1.1 meters and a total length of 1.8 to 2.1 meters, excluding the tail. Grizzly bears, on the other hand, range from somewhere between 200 to 300 kilograms on average, while some adult males can weigh over 400 kilograms. They have an average shoulder height of 1.2 to 1.4 meters and are almost 3 meters tall when standing on their hind legs. Their total body length is roughly 2 meters, so in terms of size and weight, grizzly bears not only weigh more on average, but they are also taller. Of course, that also often depends on the single individual we are looking at, but if we compare the maximum stats of an average grizzly to an average Siberian tiger, the grizzly is around 80 kilograms heavier and 0.3 meters taller at the shoulder. And even while size and weight definitely is not the only aspect that matters in a fight, it is still a very important factor that needs to be considered. So that puts the grizzly bear at an advantage already. But we still have many other aspects to talk about. And besides size and weight, the next factor is also probably one of the more important ones, being their weaponry. Sure, both animals have long, sharp claws, deadly teeth resulting in a powerful bite and paws to strike their enemies. And there are actually not that many differences regarding both animals' weaponry, which is why this aspect could be a bit more controversial. Both animals have long, sharp claws that are around 10 centimeters, and even their teeth are around the same size with roughly 7 centimeters. But still, there are some minor differences in numbers and usage of their weapons. Grown Siberian tigers usually have 30 teeth in total. There are 16 teeth in the top jaw and only 14 in the lower jaw. Tigers need very strong jaws to grasp moving prey. Therefore, their lower jaw is only able to move up and down. There's no jaw movement from side to side like we people have. Grizzly bears, in comparison, usually have 42 teeth, large canines, and smaller incisors for catching and killing prey, as well as large molars, broad flat teeth in the back of the mouth, that are primarily used for crushing and grinding plant-based food, other than the teeth of the tiger, which are primarily designed to grasp prey. But even though both of the animal's teeth are used for different tasks, they are both still sharp as a knife, and they also have a crazy bite force. However, there are many debates of which animal ultimately has the stronger bite. While some believe that a grizzly bear has a bite force of only 975 pounds per square inch, others believe that it is even higher than 1,200 pounds per square inch. For the tiger, on the other hand, it ranges somewhere between 1,000 and 1,100 pounds per square inch, maybe even a bit higher. So even though the numbers here are not really clear, we can say that both animals' bite force is around 1,000 pounds per square inch plus. To put that in relation, that is enough to crush a human skull and even a bowling ball with ease. So in terms of bite force, both animals seem to be very equal. But where many believe the grizzly bear has an advantage over the tiger is the force of their paw swipes. And that is because the forelimbs of the bear are more thick and strong than that of a tiger, designed to support the bear's immense weight and generate immense force during a swipe. Another aspect that would support this is the bear's shoulder hump. The prominent hump on a grizzly's back is not just for show, it's a massive bundle of muscle anchored to a highly reinforced shoulder blade. This structure allows the bear to generate extraordinary power in its forelimbs, enabling devastating paw swipes that can crush bones or immobilize opponents. But how much stronger a paw swipe of a grizzly bear really is compared to that of a tiger is not that clear, since both animals can strike with an immense force. All in all, there might be some differences in their weaponry, but overall they are very similar. However, where both animals differ greatly from each other is their speed and agility, which is mainly due to their body structure, but more on that later. Siberian tigers can run up to 80 kilometers per hour in short bursts. They are built for speed, but have little endurance for long chases. And despite being the largest of the big cat species, the Siberian tiger is remarkably agile. Because of their insanely strong hind legs, they can jump up to 4.8 meters in the air and leap up to 10 meters forward. They navigate dense forests, rocky terrain, and snowy landscapes with ease, often climbing slopes and crossing obstacles while hunting, all thanks to their hind legs. The grizzly bear, on the other hand, is still remarkably agile despite its bulky build. Even though they are agile for their size, they are much slower than the tiger, with a maximum speed of 56 kilometers per hour. But one huge factor that makes the grizzly stand out is their insane stamina, and that they could chase down prey for multiple minutes without breaking a sweat. They are surprisingly agile, however, because of their size and bulk. They are not as agile as Siberian tigers. While tigers are built for speed and short chases, grizzly bears are rather built for endurance, stamina, and chases over long time. And as you can see, both animals differ greatly in this aspect, which can also be explained due to their lifestyle. Siberian tigers are mainly ambush predators that rely on short speed bursts to catch their prey, while grizzly bears often munch on grass and fish. And for that, they don't need immense speed. However, if the grizzly were to chase after prey, its endurance is so high that they can run multiple kilometers before they need to catch a break. But in a one-on-one fight, I still think the tiger would have the upper hand in this aspect, mainly because this fight is not about chasing each other. But to make this more understandable, let's look at their body and bone structure now. Tigers have a lighter, more streamlined skeletal system compared to a grizzly, designed for agility and explosive power. While not as dense or sturdy, their bones are built for speed and precision, giving it a huge advantage in maneuverability. Furthermore, tigers have a highly flexible spine that allows them to twist and turn mid-fight, giving it an edge in dynamic movements. Grizzly bears, on the other hand, have thick, dense bones that are designed to withstand immense forces. Their skeletal system supports their large body mass, providing a solid foundation for delivering powerful strikes and absorbing impacts. This dense bone structure is more designed for defense rather than agility and maneuverability. Speaking of defense, this dense bone structure makes them highly durable against bites, swipes, and other physical trauma. A tiger's bite might struggle to reach vital areas due to the bear's robust skeletal system. The bear's rib cage and fur also offers some degree of protection. The thicker, denser fur, combined with a significant fat layer, provides better overall protection, especially against scratches or shallow wounds, and the rib cage is designed to protect vital organs from crushing blows or bites. Its curved and sturdy ribs offer a natural defense, making it a bit harder for a tiger to cause lethal internal damage with a single strike or bite. In a one-on-one fight, the grizzly bear's body structure is better built for endurance, defense, and brute combat, while the Siberian tiger relies on agility and a more surgical approach to combat. And while both animals' fur offers some protection, it's not really a game changer in a direct fight. The grizzly bear's fur and fat layer provide a slight defensive edge, but the tiger's claws and teeth are designed to bypass fur. But one of the most important factors in determining the winner of a tiger versus grizzly bear fight is their fighting strategies and experience. Tigers generally have more experience since they are apex predators that rely entirely on hunting. They take down large, dangerous prey using ambush tactics, precise strikes, and calculated combat. In contrast, grizzlies are omnivores that rely less on hunting and more on sheer power and intimidation, making their combat experience less refined. In a fight, their styles would greatly differ. The tiger would adopt a defensive, evasive approach, using speed and precision to strike weak points like the snout or legs while avoiding direct confrontation. It might try to wear the bear down with hit-and-run tactics, but would struggle in prolonged combat. The grizzly, on the other hand, would fight offensively, using its sheer size, durability, and strength to overpower the tiger, pin it down, and deliver devastating bites and swipes. So now that we talked about their fighting styles, the question arises, who wins this fight? In my opinion, the tiger has a chance if it can inflict enough damage while avoiding the bear's attacks. But this is difficult given the grizzly's endurance and tank-like build. In most cases, the grizzly would win most fights with medium and sometimes maybe high difficulty, simply because of its superior size and raw power. While there have been reports of tigers killing grizzlies, this analysis remains hypothetical, and based on their attributes, the grizzly bear is just the more likely victor. Let me know in the comments down below who you think would win in a fight, and make sure to check out my other hypothetical animal versus animal videos on this channel. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.